Hello, my fellow project managers. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. It's your buddy Phil here, project management trainer and coach. Thought I'd spend some time with you going through the latest PMI stats and giving you some guidelines for your prep, your PMP exam prep, that is, and also answering any questions that you may have about project management and about the PMP exam. So right off the bat, you got any questions, feel free to put them in. This will be a rather brief touch point if there are no questions, because I'll share with you PMI stats. And before you know it, we are going to be done with today's touch point. But you know what I'm really looking for? I would like to know how your studying is coming along, what you have been doing, or what you have not been doing. So why don't you do me a favor and chat in? Let me know. Okay? I'm doing my part. So no one's going to say, Phil, I didn't hear from you, so I didn't know what to do. No one's going to say that because I'm always doing my best to touch base with you guys. You know, even when I'm on the move, on the road, like I am now, training a class out here, northwest of the USA. I'm here to check in and make sure you're doing what you should. So feel free to chat into me. Let me know how your studying is coming along and what you have and have not been doing. But today, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you PMI's latest stats. You know, PMI comes out with these stats every now and again, pretty much every month. And a shout out to Tara for sharing this, as she always does. Much appreciated. Let's take a look at what we have for the month of January. For those of you that don't know who I am, your friend Phil here. Been through these PMI certifications 6 times. You can see all of that information on the right-hand side. Worked in many organizations. Really started getting into the nitty-gritty of training the PMP and PMI certifications after I got out of the PMP exam and I was working at Honeywell. Trained about over 50 of my colleagues to get certified at the time. And as time went on, I kept on doing this, worked a little bit with Skillsoft back in the day. And since then, I've worked in other firms. And now I work with Praizion, firm I put together to help people. So those are my credentials, as you can see. And let's take a look at our PMI stats. First of all is PMI membership, 556,839 members. Pretty remarkable. PMP, the one you've been waiting for, 884,518. Now, you might see a little bit of fluctuation in these numbers every now and again, because during the breaks, like Christmas break, New Year's break, and so on, the numbers tend to fluctuate. But whenever the PMBOK guide is updated, the numbers skyrocket. So whenever a PMBOK guide edition is about to change, you will find that there is a lot of traction in the certification. Next one is the CAPM. They're currently 37,000. There has obviously been growth here. You can see those numbers. 37,258 CAPMs. PGMPs, 2,550. Not very much growth, to be honest, and there are reasons for that. But let's move on. The PMI Scheduling Professional, even less. This is all about value and market demand. There's no demand in the market for schedulers that are certified. The numbers are always going to dwindle like this. Next, we have the Risk Management Professional. Obviously, you can see in the other certifications, this kind of has more people than the others. You know, the ACP is, of course, more relevant and significant to most project managers. So you'll see growth in the the ACP, which is here on the screen, 24,998 in a very short amount of time. It's almost right up there with the CAPM. Pretty remarkable. Then we have the Portfolio Management Professional. It's not as old as the others, 640 cert holders. The PMI-PBA, you can say this is a favorite compared to the SP and the PGMP. There are already more people in this certification. Worldwide, there are 300 PMI chapters and a total of 970 that have paid that extra $10. Or no, it's not $10. Forget that. I've forgotten how much it is. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the stats. So you can see the PMP is constantly on the rise, going to 0.9 million, folks. So if you haven't gotten on the bandwagon with this, or you keep making excuses, it's up to you. That's the trend. Before you know it, it's going to be so dominant, it will be dumb not to get it. It's already dumb not to get it. Especially if you're in that field where it's in high demand, you know, government agencies and stuff like that. But anyway, now I will take any questions that you may have. Do you have any questions that I can answer for you? Questions, comments, concerns, moans, groans. You want me to be your shrink for the day? I will. Chat them in. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Well, I want to say a big thank you to you folks. Thank you very much for joining me today. Remember, if you have any questions about the exam or about how I can help you, put them in the comments below, put them that way, you know. And for those of you who might be looking for a boot camp to get yourselves booted into shape, I have one coming up this weekend on Saturday. The good news is you can still get it at a bargain price. So why don't you go to Praizion.com? That's where you need to be, Praizion.com. And when you go to Praizion.com, just take a look at the first panel that you see. In fact, why don't I just show it to you right now? Praizion.com. Go there, just like I'm showing you, and hit the PMP exam weekend boot camp. It'll get you in here, and when you get in here, just read, take a look at the schedule. You see, we've got a 5-week boot camp, and we have these quite regularly, you see. So even if you miss a week, if you have been studying for the exam, you can jump right in for the next one, the next Saturday, and just keep making up the weeks till you get all of the chapters in, okay? So that's what I would suggest you do. If you're looking for a boot camp, you've been to a no good boot camp, you need more traction, more acceleration, better prep, hey, you know what to do, all right? Thank you all very much for joining. Those of you that have your exam coming up in the next few weeks, wow, or days. I really hope you're ready to face the beast, ready to face Pimpy. Okie doke. Thank you all very much, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. Bye for now.